1, 2, 3.
The eavesdrop.
So I wanted to ask you about there's this thing about what's it called? Something role energy.
You what?
Main character energy. Have you seen
In your own life?
Yeah.
I've heard about it, but you need to explain it a bit. Yeah. But you're going to have to explain this. So being the main character in your life.
Yeah.
And honing in.
I suppose it's not just like, it's putting yourself first, being selfish.
I definitely do that.
Well, you put yourself first. Do you give yourself, like, do you talk well of yourself?
No, I don't do that.
You're not like that. It's all
okay. No.
Like it,
okay,
because I think I even said something about this. Like, people that are on my Patreon would know that I was kind of venting about feeling like I'm everyone's maid, but not my family.
Right.
External. Oh my gosh. Like, you know, obviously when you're a mum, like, you're definitely always like the second, you're always like last.
Do you know what it is? You know, when I was growing up, yeah, I think what I picked up was that as a mum, you're supposed to put yourself last.
Yeah.
But then as I got into it, I realised that actually that makes for an unhappy woman. So you walk around with a lot of bitterness. Mm-hmm. So you might find a lot of our African counterparts who are older. That's why some of them are a bit bitter.
Especially the African aunties that talk too much.
Because they never put themselves first.
Yeah.
So because I didn't want to be that person,
I
always try and make time for myself, maybe doing something that I like.
Yeah.
But what you were saying about speaking positivity about yourself, that's the bit that I think I need to work on.
Yeah. Because I think that it's all right being helpful and being like helping, giving a helping hand, but how long will you always be somebody's assistant and just
I don't know. What are we talking in relation to kids or
no? Not in relation to kids, because like you've got kids, that's just going to be your duty.
Give me an example of like a person outside of your family.
It's just that, so like if you are a stay-at-home parent and
people assume that you're not working.
Yeah, and obviously I think I don't know if I've spoken about this on the pod, but like, I don't tell people what I do. I don't tell people, unless you find out, I don't tell people all of this side, and I'd rather them not know. Yeah. Because people ask really unnecessary questions.
I'm not going to lie to you, that's what sort of put me off uploading on YouTube a bit, because my mum started telling people that I have a channel, like family members, and I didn't want them to, like, I don't want you in my business. Does that make sense? So it kind of, since then it's like, now I'm like, do I really want to, because my aunt actually called my mum, was like, I haven't seen Mon on YouTube, like, what's going on? I'm like, get out. I don't want you in my life.
You know, I've said to somebody jokingly, like, you're not allowed to watch.
Yeah, no, I actually, even my mum, I don't want her to watch. Because that's how she would pick us up. Also, on this day, you said that, like, she proper, like, and also, do you know, about the speaking positivity thing?
Yeah.
It depends on the kind of childhood you had.
Yeah, but now, okay. So
it's now down to you to now be like, do you know what? No, I'm breaking out of this.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's the funny thing is, I know, as I said to you, I know I discovered that I've got a lot of silent watchers and a lot of people that know me in real life.
This is what I'm saying. And then they won't say anything to you. That's weird to me.
You know what? If you don't say anything to me, I don't mind.
No, I do.
You know why? Because I'm like, what I don't know doesn't hurt me.
Okay, yeah, you've got a point. Yeah,
but then if you start picking away at things that I'm doing online, and you're like, then I'm like, no, because now you're interfering with my creativity.
This is what I'm saying. Or like people, like my mum might say, oh, I've got a suggestion. Why don't you do this? I'm like, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, she's trying to be supportive. Bless. Why are you giving me bad
She was like
things?
telling me that I should do like, you know, like a news type channel.
Because that's what she likes to.
Yeah, like, you know, like just giving updates on what's going on in the world. I said, like, how does this correlate to what you watch? She was like, oh, you know, because sometimes your videos are a bit scattered. Like, that's what a vlog is. She's currently on the naughty step right now. Yeah, we're not talking right now. She's on the naughty step. Yeah.
Mummy!
Yeah, she is. She put me in it. She put me in the downer.
Oh,
and I didn't ask for this. Yeah. I was like, sayonara, I'll speak to you later.
You
really
know,
doing?
I'm gonna say something that I don't know if it will rub you up.
Oh no, say it. People have been robbing me all over. So go on.
Do you know what I would give for somebody to tell me? Do you know what I would give?
Really?
For something, and for my mum
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
to tell me, Layefa, what are you doing with your life?
You say that.
No.
You say that.
No, because I know I could imagine my mum saying what your mum said.
But what kind of relationship do you have with your mother? You guys are...
we're close, but we argue. We're mother and daughter. We argue, so I might go off on her. But do you know what I would give for that? So it's like...
So you can't relate to what I bet you're thinking, just shut up.
No, it's like, I get what you're saying.
Are we beefing?
No, I get what you're saying, but it's like where I am now, I don't have an earthly boss.
You do. Who's your fella? Definitely.
Okay, but even...
Definitely do.
Okay.
But it's a different kind of...
It's not the same as a mum or a dad, yeah? When you have somebody to check you who's known you since the day you were born.
But did I ask to be checked though? That's the question.
No one answers to be checked.
Did I
But
ask you to check?
sometimes... No.
Do you know what it is? For me,
do
you know what my answer is? Do you know what? Why don't you come and take the kids? And then I'll figure it out. Come and take them.
No, do you know what I would give for that dynamic?
Come and take them and then I'll...
Do you know what I would give for that dynamic? For just Arm's House to argue with somebody who knows me better than I know myself.
It makes my stomach do la la la.
But sometimes it's like, have your parents ever said, what you don't learn in this house you'll learn outside?
Oh yeah, of course.
And then when it has the penny ever dropped outside and you're like,
Not
oh, my parents told me.
When the penny dropped, you know when you do this, like
You hold up your...
you gotta hold up your titties and be like, wow, so this is what you meant?
And then you start to, why didn't you tell me? But you did tell me.
And then so when you now call them crying, they're like, oh, did I not tell you? Wipe your tears because I told you. What are you crying for? I told you.
It's tough love.
Did I not tell you?
Yeah, but I feel like other African aunties, grandmas, mums, because they've had to labor for a coin, right? The fact that your work looks like play and you're having fun.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, even if it's not, because it's a different type.
Do you know what it is? It's because it's not a job that's known. If I'm a doctor now, you're not gonna call me and tell me where's my life going.
Of course.
If I'm a lawyer,
they'll be like,
if I'm a lawyer,
my daughter's a
if
lawyer.
I'm a solicitor, you know. If me, when the big money start coming in, then maybe they might be like, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I think I need to get to the stage where I'm like, look.
Trust me. I think a lot of people with immigrant parents have that complex of like, I know you just trust me, and they won't trust until they. The question is, do I even trust myself in this world? No,
because I don't know what I'm doing.
No. Okay, you know what it is as well. It's called risk taking.
But am I risk taking though? That's the question.
No, because the thing is, if the outcome is good, it's gonna bang, right? It's a risk. So, but if the outcome is bad, it's like, oh, I've wasted years. So it's risk taking.
And also, the person that owns KFC, not that I'm saying that it's my portion, but I swear he was successful at 60.
Yeah, he was.
So God is still able.
It's just a natural. The beauty is because I'm the eldest and I genuinely think that my mum, I do think she did probably compare me, but she never made me feel bad about, like, I know that, say if there was somebody, a friend who was smarter than me, instead of her saying, look at your friend, he doesn't have two heads, I've witnessed her go up to that parent and say, so how did that person do it? And then just make me copy what they're doing. So it wasn't like, she'll just let me, this person's in the right direction. So she wouldn't attack me,
that's
kind
nice.
of thing.
That's nice.
You know what? It's easy to say things in hindsight because I'm sure if she was still around, I might be like, oh, I got this woman get for my nerves.
And also remember, I started something before and it didn't go well. So I'm always afraid to start something new.
But like, okay, so like I love listening like to a lot of people like motivational speakers and whatnot. But it's like, you have to keep starting.
No, I'm scared. I don't gas the money to keep starting. The one that started is still.
Only thing I would say, this is going to be very controversial, is like people that start things and then. Actually, I'm not going to say it.
Okay, you could say it and cut it out.
It's like you hear of, I say, the older generation who started a business back home that they weren't able to physically see. Like, you started a business back home. But
you're
like,
hitting a nerve.
Who was running the business? You weren't actually. It's one thing.
You are hitting a nerve.
The fun is it's one thing if you start a business and you go back home, you decide to, and you with that
are hitting a nerve.
Somebody's toes are twitching. It's techie, man.
You're speaking.
But with everything, I feel risk a little piece.
No, do you know what? No, I agree, but I'm also fearful, and I'm surrounded by people who are doing big things, and it was all from one risk.
Yeah, so
but I'm still afraid.
You have to do it with fear. Do it anyway.
Yeah, that's easier said than done. I think. Do you know what? If I didn't have children, I think I'd be a lot more fearless.
It's not easier said than done. It's straightforward.
What, to be fearless?
Not to be fearless. Yeah. Do it with fear. Not to be fear. You're scared. You just do it with the fear. Like that.
I won't sleep.
But
my heart was going bulu bulu, bulu bulu every time. We're going gish gish.
What's worse, the fear or the regret? That's what I think.
Do you know what? No, this is gonna sound. No, I'm not even saying it out loud. No, I'm not. Sometimes regret have you run. So, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
I disagree with you, and I think you need to change that mindset.
This is what I'm saying. Can you see? I know. Like, I'm very aware that, you know, a screw needs to be screwed back on. I'm aware of this. I'm aware. I'm very, very aware. So when
I'm more scared of regret than I am.
Really?
I'm more scared of regret than I am of
Do I regret a lot of things? I don't think I have a lot of regrets, you know.
I don't have regrets.
I do have one main one.
I'm not talking about things that have happened already. I'm
afraid of if
regretting something that I didn't do
okay.
in the future.
Or I could have done. Yeah. Well, I do have one main one that I could have, like, if I'd stuck it out, then I could have been reaping the rewards now, but I didn't because I was scared to do it. Tired of myself. So do you know what I need?
This is main character energy that.
Do you know what I need? What's that thing that they do when they hypnotize you? I was watching it on Bling. I was watching Bling Asians, and he went back in time to try and find out who his real birth parents were and why he's. I need that. I need rewiring.
Rewiring.
I need rewiring.
Well, you have to rewire yourself.
I would actually go get hypnotized, you know, if it means just for me to think positively.
I don't think everybody is it susceptible to hypnotism?
I will be.
You know, some people are more.
No, I will be. I'll even lie and tell myself that, yeah, you see this thing that you're going to, once you walk out of there,
and when you hear the bell,
yeah, that's it. Positivity, onwards and upwards. I would actually do it. I just need rewiring. That's it.
Are you into people that go what are your thoughts on like tarot readings?
I've had one done before, funny enough. So
what?
Yes.
No,
I'm going to tell you about this. Do I want to say it on national television though?
You always say national. You know this is internet.
I call it national television, right? So my mum used to have like so you know when you go to a mall, is it called a shopping mall?
Yeah.
And then everyone has their individual stand.
Kiosks.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So she used to have one in Ilford.
Yeah.
No, it's the placemat, but it's shut down now. So at the back, there was this Indian guy that used to read people.
Really?
Yeah. So that was his job. And because obviously they all worked together, he did my mum.
Yeah.
And she was like, hang on a minute. So she told me about it. I was like, I want to try it.
Oh, was it too close to home when she did it?
It was very.
Really?
It was. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just went there out of fun and I took Choco Milo with me.
Yeah. He wasn't on it.
No, he loves stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's really into like telling me about myself. Yeah,
Do
I'm
you have
very
babalawos and stuff?
Yeah, I'm very skeptical. I'm like, well, if that's the case,
Wait.
no, I'm skeptical because I'm like, well, if you can read, why is your life not better? Read yourself now and better yourself.
But maybe that's how they want to be.
Oh, maybe, but in my head, I'm like, if you're telling me that this and that is gonna happen, why are you not? Anyway,
Yeah.
so from what I remember, because I didn't internalize it too much. I've had 2 occasions like that actually. The first ever time somebody actually came up to me on my way to uni. Yeah, on my way to uni, I remember I was at the train station. It was an old black man, and he said certain things, and I'll never forget. I remember I don't know this man from Adam. He just, I was waiting for my train, going back to uni, and this man walked up to me, said a couple of things, and kept it moving.
See, the Christian in me would have been like, I rebuke it, I'm a child of God.
I was taken aback.
Really?
And I remember being scared, because I'm like, hold on, who? You know when you think, who sent you? Does that make sense? And he was wearing a long coat as well.
Looks very much the part.
But then a part of me was like, ugh.
Okay.
And then a part of me was like, ooh. So I had 2 emotions.
Okay.
So a part of me brushed it off. A part of me thought about it for a second.
Ooh.
But then another part brushed it off again.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one I'm not going to share. But this man was telling me that I'm going to have my own business.
Yeah.
I'm going to have 5 kids. That one I said, I rebuke. So the man was basically telling me that I don't work well working for people because of the way my mind works. Because I always challenge stuff. And I noticed that at work, I'm always getting in trouble because I talk too much. So if they tell us to do something, I'm like, but why? Why are we doing it this way?
We don't like authority.
No, it's not like I don't like it, but I'm like, hold on, but this can be done this way. Why are you making us do it this way? Because we've got to follow protocol. Of course, when you work for a company, you've got to follow the when I'm not mad. But I just challenge stuff.
Right.
So when he said that, I was like, I don't think I have the business mindset. And that's another thing I argue with my mom about, because my mom is very business. She's turned over some amazing things for somebody of her. Like, she's done bits, but I don't have that. And I'm like, can you teach me? She's like, you can't teach these things. Apparently it's either you have it or you don't.
Yeah, some people naturally have like, they're savvy like that.
Yeah, I'm
but then
not.
A lot of people, say if you can make things into...
My mom can flip stuff.
But then like some of the best businessmen out there, they hire people
to help them.
Yeah, because they don't know themselves.
Yeah, so those are the 3 main things I remember. I said when he said 5, I said, God forbid, 5.
So what? So you...
He brought out some cards.
For real?
Yeah, we picked stuff. He spoke in his language, and then he started reading out bare things. But those are the 3 that I'll share.
Whoa.
Yeah, he started reading out bare things. Family stuff.
Really?
That I didn't tell you about. So how did you know that?
That's weird.
Yeah, like family stuff, like stuff that's going on within our family. And that was a period that my brother passed away.
So I'm always like, I don't, like, the funny thing is, I respect it. Like, for a long time, I was very much like, no, I'm not into that because of Christianity, right?
I'm not into it.
But now I'm just like, you know what? If it's your thing, I respect it.
Do you know why I'm not into it?
But I'm just like...
Because you can become reliant on that. And because some man said that you're going to be... Let's say if he said you're going to be successful. So now you might not want to work hard because the man has said that you're going to be successful. Do you get it? Yeah. So that's why I don't like stuff like that. Or if they tell you that you're going to meet the love of your life when you're walking down the road. Or the guy in the black coat is the love of your life. Now you've now seen a guy in the black coat. You force yourself to love him and it turns out that he's not
the one.
So that's why I don't like stuff like that.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's why I don't like
it,
because you're now living in... You're sort of like accommodating that because that's what you've been told. So you might not even want to do anything. So if somebody tells you you're going to be a millionaire, you won't work hard now because you're thinking, well, that's my destiny.
It's a funny thing.
So that's why I don't like it.
So I think also because I'm like, no, I can not like, I'm kind of like a bit of a believer of like creating your destiny.
Yes.
Like I know that things are already in place, or at least I feel like
you can still rejig.
But you can rejig from the choices that you make and stuff. So then if somebody now comes to tell me that like I respect people if that's their thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's my thing.
It's not mine.
I'm not sure.
It's not mine. I haven't enjoyed the... I just... I don't like it.
That's so weird.
So it goes over my head. Yeah.
like a movie. That
Yeah.
always sounds like a movie to me. Like that sounds.
He had the red in here as well.
Yeah, it was Indian.
There was what, you know that thing that I got you, the incense. Yeah, there was
burners.
that in the room
Oh my
as well.
goodness! So like, I like incense burners.
And he didn't charge, by the way. Because normally you got to pay for this.
Yeah.
We didn't pay.
Why?
He just told us. He just said, "Come."
He knows who to charge and who not to charge.
I don't know. We didn't pay. We didn't pay.
Wow, I'd love to hear. Like, people should comment. Like,
And if you ever had those kind of experiences,
yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Because it's interesting. I find it fascinating.
It's very, like I said, those are my two. I think the first one, I don't think I've ever told anyone.
Wow.
I don't think anyone knows. Yeah.
I don't know. I almost feel like we're gonna leave it there. Do you know what I mean?
It's been, do you know what?
Yeah.
This has gone pretty well. Mary, quite contrary.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
has been smooth sailing.
because I wanted a happy anniversary, Mon.
Yeah. When is this going up? As in, when is the anniversary, by the way? Because I can't remember when we started.
So the first.
Was it September?
It was September. The first episode went up on the 20th of September.
Which was the Marriage is a Scam.
Yeah. We had the pilot go up before then, but the pilot was just... No. So it was a snippet. Yeah, and the pilot went up on the 20th of September.
Wow.
But then on, like, streaming platforms, it went on, like, a couple of weeks later because I was like, I'm not sure if I'm streaming it. We're still trying to figure ourselves out.
Wow.
So the 20th of... It's a year, man. Yeah, thanks for riding with us for a whole year.
I know, guys. Thank you very much.
Oh my
And
gosh.
don't forget to keep sharing.
Keep sharing. I do
Shell.
appreciate. We do appreciate when you
Shell.
comment. Say again.
Shell.
Say again.
Share.
Share it. Share it.
Commento.
Commento.
Like.
Ooh. Leave us a review.
Discuss and, like, you know, get involved in the conversation as well.
Yeah, yeah. We do have an Instagram page. Are we setting up I don't know, because I did mention already about setting up. We'll figure it out. Like setting up an email if people want to email us. Oh my goodness! Imagine. Yeah.
Hearing people's dilemmas.
Yeah, or like if you want to leave us a voice note. I don't know how to set that up.
I don't know how that works. That would be so cute though.
You can send us voice notes on the Instagram.
Has anyone ever randomly called you on Instagram?
Not randomly, but I've had a phone call
from somebody you know.
Yeah.
I always find it so weird. Like,
yeah, I'm like, what? This
Yeah.
is weird. Yeah, I've had a phone call, but it wasn't random. I was expecting the call.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
The eavesdrop.